Hello, everybody. Today we have a very special episode near and dear to my heart. We're going to be doing a retrospective of this. Anyone remember one of these? These bad boys? As you can see, this is the Zelda edition. This is my second Wii U. I traded in my launch Wii U for this. So, let's see what it's all about. So, first thing I'm going to want to talk about is if you got this, just remember here with me, if you got the Wii U on release day, you had the two choices. You had the 8GB version and the 32GB version, which came with a game. This one right here, Nintendo Land. One of the most power-packed games you could get with a Wii U. Honestly, I had a lot of fun with it. It's a great party game. It really is. It's a lot of fun. But, you know, it's just a pack-in title. So let's talk about some other things that I feel... I wish... Let's talk about some things that I feel that Nintendo should bring back to kind of revitalize the Switch. Because I feel like they lost a lot of their character with the Wii U. So, let's go into the first thing. One of the things I really wish they'd bring back, not just the little noises and sounds, but this right here. Just a cool little loading screen, just to get into the eShop. And then, once you're past the loading screen, you're hit with just greatness. Right here. Listen to that music. It's great. And I really like the way that... I really like how it's all laid out. I really do. It's... You also got, like, the music. You got just so many virtual consoles and a lot of just indie games. And there's a pretty decent amount of indie games. I mean, not to mention, you know, we got some TurboGrafx games here. I actually own a few of these. Not on the Wii U, but physically, I do. It's just... the fun. It's just everything about the Wii U was just fun, you know? It was... You went into the... You went to the eShop. It's playing music. Everything's fun, bright colors, easily to navigate. It's awesome. And, you know, it's not laggy, really. You know, the UI is pretty easy to load. It's pretty nice. It's just, I really wish they'd go back to this sort of thing. Just, it adds something to the console. It adds character that the other consoles do not have. And that's something I feel that the Switch is sorely missing. And that's one reason why I think the Wii U didn't deserve all the flack it got. Aside from it being, you know, not as powerful or just in general things like that. Hard to port over. You know, hard to port over games. So, that's enough about the eShop. Let's get into some games. And here's the other thing I like. Whenever you're loading into a game, the games have like a splash screen. Like, right here we got Super Metroid splash screen. Right here we have Wind Waker HD's splash screen. Look how just nice it looks. And the sounds, you know, the stuff that happens. Speaking of Wind Waker, here we are playing some Wind Waker. And I mean, it's honestly a really good looking game. It really is. Just like all the... It's very clean looking, and the art style really lends itself well to the HD. The HDness of it. And here, I'm carrying a pig and putting it down and watching children try to run around me. It's just... It looks really good. It really does. And I guess the next game we'll check out will be Xenoblade Chronicles X. Oh, I can't wait to connect. No. I forgot about this. The Miiverse. Sad to see it go. Well, regardless about Miiverse, we're talking about Xenoblade. We'll get to Miiverse, don't you worry. But, you know, right here, you see me flying around in a skull, you know, looking like a cool little bumblebee. I know what you want from me, doot and do da da. But no, as you can see, like, it looks pretty good. I'm honestly surprised we haven't seen a remake of it. Like, honestly, this is one of the games I would absolutely love to just play on my Switch, really. And you know, listen to this music. It amazes me. Like, it's really good, but like, it has nothing to do with what's going on the screen right now. Whoever did this was insane, and I thank them greatly for it. I guess next we'll talk about Platoon. Still got some stuff going on here with the not off the hook, the Stay Fresh, Callie Marie, whatever. Not off the hook. That's Platoon 2. I guess let's see if we can't find a match. Surprisingly, that only took about a minute, really. That's actually really surprising. Let's just go ahead and go to the end where I win. Got 10 seconds left on the clock. I'm trying to ink as much as I can. Some guy's trying to snot me. I'm inking everywhere. There's so much ink. And of course, I'm on the team that wins because I'm amazing. So, I want you to imagine, just for a moment, it's 2012. The Wii U just released. You got the one game to play with your Wii U. It's Miiverse. Miiverse pops up. I loved Miiverse. It was just Facebook for games. That's all it was. It was amazing. You could draw. There was so much stuff to do. You had the tingle bottles, little tingly bottles in Zelda where you could send out notes into the ether for other people to find in game. There's just so much stuff that you could do, and I'm really sad that Nintendo just let it go. Like, oh, bye. It's sad, really. The Wii U doesn't deserve any. It deserved some of the crap that it got, but overall, it's still a very solid system with a lot of games. Like, you got Xenoblade, Platoon, Mario Kart. Granted, a lot of these are back on the Switch now, but there was a lot of really good games. This was the console that Splatoon started out on. This one right here. This is where Splatoon was birthed. On here is disgusting. But at the end of the day, I really do feel that because of what happened with the Wii U, Nintendo wanted to not take as many risks. And so because of that, I feel as though the Switch has lost its charm. Probably due to the stockholders at the time. You know, they were probably like, well, people, we want to get the hardcore gamers. I want the hardcore gamers. That's all I want. I want it to be just plain themes, black or white. That's all I want. That's it. And I want almost no uniqueness at all. I am a stockholder from 2013. Well, actually, 2014, 15, whatever. Whenever they started the development of the Switch. Just pretend that was the stockholders. Honestly, it's probably something to do with the stockholders, with why the Switch isn't as quirky and lost a lot of its charm compared to the Wii U. And I honestly think that one of the reasons this failed so bad is all the way up to when it was discontinued. There were people who literally thought that it was just an add-on for the Wii. And honestly, the naming could have been better, but naming aside, their marketing campaign for the Wii U was atrocious. You know, we're aside from doing cool, like, you know, events at Best Buy where you could go in and play games. I got to play Mario Kart 8. I was the first in Tennessee to play Mario Kart 8. More than likely, there might have been others, but I was among the first in Tennessee. And I played Waluigi like a man. Aside from that stuff, you know, the marketing was just atrocious. For some reason, they thought marketing this stuff at Pottery Barns across America was somehow the way to capture the gamers' hearts. After they were talking about, you know, trying to get in hardcore gamers, but they were so scared to lose the casual gamers who already left. They left the moment tablets came out. I mean, it's pretty much that's what killed the Wii U. Is I really feel they focused their, not to mention it was hard to port to, supposedly. I wouldn't know, I never made a game for it. But I think the marketing was a huge death knell to it. Like, they marketed so hard to the casual market, not knowing that the casual market, especially in the US, had already moved on to tablets. They were on their tablets playing Plants vs. Zombies. They were playing Candy Crush. You know, the very hit game popular Candy Crush. Everyone plays. It's I think it was a mixture of that and them marketing it towards people who literally thought it was just like an expansion, you know? It's sad. Makes me really sad because I loved the Wii U. There were so many games on the Wii U, and I wish we had more of them on the Switch, but we don't. But I was just kind of excited to play Splatoon and actually the first Splatoon and actually match with people. That was pretty cool. That let me capture a glimpse of what it was like in high school for me. So tell me down below what you all think of the Wii U. Personally, I don't think it deserves hardly any of the crap it gets, as you know, it's an amazing console in terms of games. There's a lot of games to play on it, like really hard-hitting games. I think I got like 15 games for my Wii U, and all of them are great. The ones I have anyways. If you have any other games different from me, you're wrong. But I digest. So, let me know what you think about the Wii U. Does it deserve its fate? Does it deserve the reputation of what it's going to go down for in history? Let's talk about that in the comments down below. And as always, thank you for watching. Subscribe to us if you haven't already. Like it if you want to. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and don't forget our website where we have amazing deals every day. Have a good one.